Hi, my name is David Grisham. I'm a graduate of King's, class of 1986. My nomination as my favorite teacher is David Grover. There are three words that describe him to me more than any other three words I could come up with. And they were competent, faithful, and inspirational. He started teaching me trumpet when I was in 5th grade. I started at King's in '78. My first teacher was Gordon Kelly, who I understand is still there as a vice principal. Through the years, I stayed with instrumental. I also went into vocal. Frank Blosser took over most of my instrumental training. He was another fantastic teacher. And then David Grover taught me mostly vocal, really junior high all the way through high school. I was in choirs, I was in Abundant Life, I was in Living Faith. His competence came out in just the way, everything from the way he commanded a group of 200 teenagers to the way he could work on one phrase, one passage, over and over and over and over until it was literally perfect. He was a perfectionist. And rather than saying it was good enough and kind of letting high school kids get away with it, he demanded better. And the results he got were phenomenal. We knew almost going into any musicale or competition that we were going to do well, because we simply had a teacher that stressed excellence. He was also a very faithful person. He was dedicated to the cause of teaching. He was dedicated to the cause of spreading the gospel. And through that, we also found that he was an inspirational person. He was at his best when he was teaching and or when he was serving God. And that's why he loved teaching at King's so much, is because he could do both at the same time. And I think those were two things that he was meant to do. He's taught me so much over the years about theory, about the idea that less is more, about the idea that it's the space between the notes that create a groove in music, not the notes themselves. All of these things have played out so many times over the years, and I realize the more I think about it, just how much I learned in his classrooms over the 8 years that I was lucky enough to have as a teacher. We recently have learned that he is been diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. And so I wanted to pay this tribute to him. I am a worship leader at Silver Creek Family Church up in Linwood, which is the old Linwood Nazarene. And I still use things that he taught me in 5th grade as I'm leading my team on a weekly basis. So to King's, I say thank you for hiring one of the best teachers I can ever imagine having. And to Mr. Grover, I say thank you for putting your heart and your soul into helping me have an appreciation for music.